Hi, my name is Lizzie Yacco, and this is my submission for my yoga teacher training M2-3 video. We're going to start with some Ujjayi breathing. So, the purpose of Ujjayi breathing is to have victory over our mind. That is literally what Ujjayi means, and it's supposed to help us resolve any conflicting thoughts and calm down the mind, and this is usually done in the beginning of our vinyasa practice. We're going to hold up our right hand to our face, and we're going to breathe as if we are fogging up a mirror with sound. Now we're going to do the same thing, except close your mouth and try not to make as much sound. It should just be enough sound so that a neighbor sitting next to you would be able to hear it. Feel the back of your throat constricting, and that is where the heat is being generated. And that is Ujjayi breathing. Let me move this down a little bit. So from here, we are going, let's do child's pose. Bring your fingertips forward, your head down to the ground. Sit your torso into your hips, your knees apart. Turn your hands over and set an uplifting intention for the class. From here, we're going to place our arms down, our hands down, dig our feet into the ground, and go into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here, and on your next inhale, you're going to bring your right foot up between your hands. Look up and straighten out that front leg. Head goes down to the leg for our lunge stretch. Bring the right leg back into plank pose and go down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra pose. And exhale into downward facing dog. Make sure that your front ribs are going into your chest. Your neck is nice and soft, and your chin is slightly being tucked into your body. After 5 breaths here, on the next inhale, bring the left leg between your hands into lunge pose. Now we're going to straighten out that front leg. Rest your head on your head. Bring your left leg back into plank pose. Lowering ourselves down on our next inhale into knees, chest, chin. Inhale into cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. And walk your feet up towards the front of your hands. Grab your elbows and nod your head yes. Shake your head no. Sway it maybe. And let's come up into Tadasana, our mountain pose. From Tadasana, we're going to lift our hands over our head and go down into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Exhale into a flat back. Inhale into Chaturanga. Exhale into upward facing dog. And exhale into downward facing dog. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. On the next inhale, you're going to look up and jump your feet forward into a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale into a flat back. And come on up, hands overhead into Tadasana. From Tadasana, go into chair pose and forward fold, flat back, jump the leg back into Chaturanga, and upward facing dog to downward facing dog. Bring the right leg forward. Inhale up into warrior 1. Exhale into warrior 2. Straighten out the front leg and grab your shin with your right hand. Gaze up with your left for a few breaths. Hold it here. Come on up into warrior 2. Up into warrior 2. And now we're going to bring our right hand into the outer part of our right leg and reach forward with our left hand into extended side plank pose. And breathe here for a little bit. After about 5 breaths, bring your hand down. And we're going to go from our triangle into our pyramid pose. Inhale here for a bit. Bring the leg back into plank pose. And into Chaturanga, Undasana, and upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Bring the left leg in front. Come on up to warrior 1. Expand to warrior 2. And straighten the front leg. Grab the shin and look up for a few breaths. Bring the body back up. Straighten your front leg. And take your left leg and place it on the outside. You could also use a block. And that was our triangle pose. Now we're going into our extended side plank pose. Hold it here for a little bit. About 5 breaths. Bring the hand down into plank pose. Inhale into Chaturanga. Exhale into upward facing dog. Inhale into downward facing dog. Jump or walk the feet up and come on up to Tadasana. That record. Thank you so much. I'm sorry I forgot to call out the triangle pose. Thank you so much, and I look forward to hearing your feedback.